Hello students, welcome back to our AI journey. I am Pradeep, your friend and teacher. Today we are going to talk about something very important. You have heard this before. The word is data. Do you remember what it is? Yes, very good. Data means information. Students, you already know AI needs data or information to learn. Now, can you imagine what will happen if AI does not get any data? If there is no data, AI will not be able to learn anything new. Let's learn more about this. Importance of data in AI. Think of AI as a car. A car cannot move at all without petrol or electricity. In the same way, AI cannot work without data. Data is like fuel for AI. It is also like food for the brain. Without food, we feel weak and cannot think properly. Without data, AI is also weak and empty. So remember, AI lives and breathes data. Without data, it is like an empty notebook. With data, it becomes a smart encyclopedia. The role of data in AI. Data as a teacher. Students, in the previous chapter, we learned how AI learns. Do you remember? Yes, I heard someone say data. Very good. You are absolutely right. To learn anything, AI needs data. So for AI, data is the teacher. Without data, AI is like a student alone in an empty classroom. With data, AI gets lessons, examples, and practice. For example, when AI looks at many photos of cats and dogs, it learns how to tell which one is a cat and which one is a dog. Or when AI reads many words and sentences, it slowly learns the language. The more data AI sees, the better it learns. Students, have you ever wondered if AI never sees a single photo of a cat or a dog, do you think it can recognize them on its own? No. It only knows what the data teaches it. Without data, AI cannot learn and cannot answer our questions correctly. That means it will not become intelligent or smart. Then, can we still call it artificial intelligence even though it is not intelligent? No. So without data, AI may not even exist. That is how important data is. First role of data is to teach AI. Now students, it is important to know that data guides decisions. Learning is only the first step. Once AI has learnt, it uses new data to make decisions. Think of a doctor. A doctor looks at your test reports before deciding what medicine to give. But if the report is wrong, the treatment will also be wrong. AI works the same way. If the data it studies is good, its decisions will also be good. Weather AI predicts rain only if the past weather data is correct. A translation AI can translate sentences correctly only if it was trained with accurate language data. So here is the golden rule. Good data gives good decisions. Bad data gives bad decisions. Let me ask you a question. Has Google Maps ever sent you on a strange or wrong route? Why do you think that happened? It is usually because AI didn't have the right data, or the data was old or incomplete. So students, that's the second rule of data. The second rule of data is data guides decisions. Data helps AI improve over time. Now here is something amazing. Data doesn't just teach once, it keeps teaching. Each new piece of data is like another page in AI's notebook. Imagine you stop studying after class 5 and never open a book again. Will you grow smarter? No. You will be stuck with class 5 knowledge forever. AI also needs new data to stay up to date. If it stops getting new data, it will only give old answers. But if it keeps learning, its answers stay fresh and correct. For example, every new X-ray helps AI check an illness better. Every correction in Google Translate helps it avoid the same mistake next time. New data keeps AI smart. So the third rule of data is to keep AI updated and useful. So students, whenever you use an app, whether it's Google Maps, YouTube, or Google Translate, remember the secret behind its intelligence is data. Data is the teacher, the guide, and the new book with new facts. Without it, AI would not learn, would not decide, and would not improve. Students, now let's talk about types of data and how they help AI in different ways. Are you ready? Let's begin. Structured data. Now, let's understand what is structured data. Students, imagine opening your room. Everything is kept neatly in its place. You can find things in seconds. That's what structured data is like. Neat, organized, and easy to use. In structured data, numbers and words are written in rows and columns, just like your class timetable or mark sheet. Each thing has the place where it should be. AI loves structured data because it doesn't have to guess what something means. It can read directly from the heading, calculate quickly, and find answers fast. When you give AI organized data, like the marks of 50 students, it quickly arranges the marks in order. It compares one student's marks with other. It begins to see patterns in the marks. For example, it may notice students who attend more classes score higher. More students get fewer marks in science compared to English, because the data is already neat and organized. AI does not need to waste time or energy arranging it. So students, remember, AI likes structured data because It is fast to use as everything is neatly arranged. It gives correct answers with less chance of mistakes. It is easy to compare as AI can keep checking if the marks are going up or down over time. It is best for data with numbers, that is, things like banking, attendance, timetables, stock keeping, all work best with structured data. Structured data is neat, clear, and easy for AI. Let's hear a story about Ramesh. Ramesh has a small shop. At first, he wrote his sales in a notebook. But the notebook had scribbles, missing entries, and spelling mistakes. When Ramesh tried to check which product sold the most, he got confused. Then his son helped him and put the data in an Excel sheet. How much rice or biscuits or oil was sold every month. Now the data was structured, neat rows and columns. When Ramesh used AI on this neatly arranged data, the AI quickly told him rice sells less in winter, biscuits sell more during festivals. If Ramesh's data had stayed messy, AI would have found it hard to understand. But because the data was neat and structured, AI gave useful answers in just seconds. Unstructured data. Now let us understand what is unstructured data. Students, imagine walking into a very messy room. Clothes are on the chair, books are on the floor, toys are under the bed. Now, can you quickly find your favorite toy car in that mess? Probably not. You will have to search slowly and carefully. This is what unstructured data looks like. It is messy, scattered, and not easy to use. But here is the surprise. This messy data is also very powerful. Unstructured data is things like photos, different moments that you capture with camera, videos, a cricket highlights video, voices, you saying, "Hello, how are you?" into a phone, text, WhatsApp messages, stories, or even emoticons. All of these carry real world meaning. AI needs this kind of data because it helps it understand the world like we humans do. When we give AI unstructured data, it cannot just look at a photo or listen to a voice note and understand things like us. First, AI has to make data neat so it can study it properly. Think of it like cleaning your messy room before exams. You arrange books, put clothes in the cupboard, and arrange your stationery so you can study better. AI does the same thing with unstructured data. It cleans blurry or repeated photos. It organizes text into useful groups. It arranges videos and audios. AI brings order to the mess so the patterns can appear. Only when the messy data becomes tidy does AI start finding useful information. AI must clean messy data before it can learn from it. Students, can you imagine why AI loves this type of data also, even though it's messy? Because it is closer to human senses. Photos, videos, voices, and text help AI see, hear, and understand just like us. It carries more meaning. A single picture can tell more than a whole page of numbers. It is useful in real life. Your phone uses your selfie, that is your photo data, to unlock. Voice assistants use your speech, that is audio data, to answer. Doctors use X-rays, that is image data, to spot problems. It is also flexible. Even if a photo is not clear or a voice is weak, AI can still understand it a lot of times. Let's hear a story. Manoj lives in a small farming village. One day, he noticed that some cotton leaves in his field were turning yellow and had spots. Manoj was worried. If he didn't solve the problem, the crops could get damaged. He thought to himself, is it a bug? Am I putting too much water? Or am I putting too little water? Manoj opened the app called Doctor Plant and he clicked the photo of a spotted leaf. Now remember, this is unstructured data. It is not like a neat table that says leaf yellow, spots brown. The AI has to look at the photo carefully. It zooms in, checks the tiny details, and compares the photo with millions of plant problems it already knows. After working hard, the AI finally says, possible disease, fungus. Use neem spray and keep the soil dry for 2 days. This is the power of messy data. By studying messy data, AI is able to help us in real life. Students, let me ask you a question. Why does AI need both structured and unstructured data? Think about it. Yes, you are correct. Because both are useful. But real life is not just numbers in tables. Structured data is like reading a timetable. Fast, neat, easy. AI can quickly find answers. Real life also has photos, videos, voices, and text. That is why we need unstructured data. It is like looking at a photo album, messy but full of life. AI has to work harder, but the results are richer. So students, both have merits. Structured data makes AI accurate and quick. Unstructured data makes AI creative and human-like. Together, they give AI balance. That is a brain with senses. Students, now let's ask an interesting question. How is data created? Anyone? Let me tell you. Data can come from two main sources, humans and machines. Human-made data. This is the data we create every day when we use our phone or computer, like when we search, make a social media post, take a photo, play a game, or send a WhatsApp message. We are creating new data. With the help of human-made data, Over time, AI starts to notice what we like more. It does not read our mind, it only finds patterns in what we do again and again, predicts what we may like next, and tries to help us. Machine made data. This is the data that machines create by themselves. For example, a smartwatch counts how many steps you walk. A traffic camera records how many cars pass on the road. A satellite watches traffic and creates data for Google Maps to tell us directions. Machines are quietly creating data all the time. They do this without us writing or clicking anything. This machine data helps AI know what is happening right now and give up-to-date answers quickly. So students, remember, you are creating data every day, and so are the machines around you. What is good data? Students, in the world of computers, there is a popular concept called GIGO, which means garbage in, garbage out. You must be thinking, what does this mean? Let's understand this together. Imagine you are taking care of a plant. If you give it good soil, good plant food, and enough water, the plant will grow healthy and green. It may even bloom with some flowers. But if you give it bad soil, bad food, and less water, the plant will become weak and yellow. AI is just like that. Data is like food for AI. If we give it good data, AI will learn well and become smart. Then it will give good results. If we give it bad data, AI will not learn properly and will not be smart. Then it will give bad results. Here, bad data is like garbage, and bad results are also like garbage. You must be wondering, what does garbage mean? Garbage means waste, something that is not useful. So if we feed garbage data to AI, it will give garbage answers. That is why we say garbage in, garbage out, or GIGO. So students, we have learnt that bad data gives bad results and good data gives good results. Now let us understand, what does good data mean? Good data should be of good quality. Students, let me ask you a question. What do you think will happen if we give AI pictures of only black dogs? Yes, it will start to think all dogs are black. Then, if you show it a white dog, it may say it is a cat. Hence, with AI, we must be careful that we give it data that is correct. That means the information we give AI should be accurate and true. For example, if we are training AI to recognize animals, we should label pictures correctly. If we put a picture of a dog but label is of a cat, then AI will learn the wrong thing. Good data should also be balanced. it should not favor only one side. For example, if AI only sees photos of dogs and never of cats, it will not understand what a cat is or how a cat is different from a dog. Data should also be diverse. This means it should cover many different types of examples. For dogs, that would mean black dogs, white dogs, brown dogs, big dogs, and small dogs. Good data should be in good quantity. Can you learn how to play football just from one match? No. You need lots of practice. AI also needs lots of data to truly learn about a subject. If we want AI to learn a language, we must give it lots and lots of words, sentences, and examples. Good data should be clean. Imagine a messy school bag. It is very hard to find anything, right? AI feels the same with messy data. It gets lost. So, data must be clean, labeled, and organized. If AI receives unorganized data, it wastes time cleaning it first before it can even start learning. So students, now do you understand what is good data? Good data is equal to good results, which is equal to smart AI. And do you remember the golden rule? Yes, it is garbage in, garbage out. Processing and preparing data. Students, imagine this. Your school wants to build an AI that can tell the difference between mangoes and bananas. At first, the idea sounds simple. Just show the AI lots of fruit pictures, right? But when you open the folder, you find it is a complete mess. Some photos are blurry, some are repeated, some pictures are of half fruits, half trees. All files are named by their photo number instead of name of the fruit. If we feed this messy data to the AI directly, it will get confused. It might call a banana a mango, or even mistake a mango for an apple, even though we didn't give it any apples. So just like vegetables need washing, cutting, and cooking before eating, data also needs preparation before AI can eat it or understand it. Let's walk through the steps of data preparation with our fruit example. Step 1. Cleaning. First, we clean the data. We throw out blurry pictures, half pictures, and remove duplicates. Now our AI's basket has only good, clear, correct fruit photos. Step 2. Organizing. Now we organize all mango photos in one folder, all banana photos in another. No more mixing. Students, do you remember your neat and clean room? This is just like that, where you can find everything quickly because it is arranged. Step 3. Labeling. Now we label. Every mango photo gets a tag, mango, and every banana photo gets a tag, banana. This way, AI knows which fruit is which. Without labels, it would just stare at yellow and green shapes and guess blindly. Step 4, transforming. Now it is time for AI to study the data. But here is the tricky part. AI cannot see the photo like our eyes. For the computer, the picture is made of many tiny parts. It breaks the picture down into these small parts. Then it is able to study them, use them to learn what is in the picture. That's how it understands. Step 5, combining data. Finally, we combine data. That means information about the fruits, information about every possible setting that fruit was placed in. Maybe some photos came from farmers, some photo from fruit sellers, some from supermarkets. We give all this information to AI. We also tell it about different types of fruit, big or small, ripe or unripe, cut or whole. This makes it stronger because it learns to recognize fruits in real life, not just in perfect studio photos. The result. After all this cleaning, organizing, labeling, transforming, and combining, the AI is ready to test. Now, when you show it a new fruit photo, it confidently says, "That's a mango," or "That's a banana." Without preparation, the AI would be confused. With preparation, it becomes accurate and trustworthy. Students, now let's talk about why data preparation matters. If Google Maps didn't prepare its data, it may give you wrong directions. For example, it may send you to a road that no longer exists. It may mistake a footpath for a main road. It may ignore a traffic jam ahead. That would be frustrating, right? This is why data preparation is so important. It turns raw, messy data into something AI can truly learn from and use. So students, remember, raw data is like raw food. AI cannot eat it as it is. As AI grows, data will become even more important. In the future, schools might use AI to personalize learning for every child. Farmers could get instant advice on soil and weather. Doctors could predict illnesses earlier using patient data. If we use data wisely, AI will serve us well. If we use it carelessly, it can cause harm. And who must guide it? Yes, we humans. If we use data wisely, clean, fair, and safe, AI will become our helper and friend. Students, before we end today's chapter, let's do a quick recap of what we learned today. Students, today we learned how the data is the heart of AI. With data, AI can learn, make decisions, and improve. Importance of data. Data is like fuel or food for AI. Without it, AI is empty. And with it, AI becomes smart. Then we saw how data guides decisions. Whether AI predicts Rain only if the past weather data is correct. A translation AI can translate sentences correctly only if it was trained with accurate language data. So the golden rule is good data is equal to good decisions and bad data is equal to bad decisions. Then we looked at types of data. Structured data, which is neat and tidy, like timetables and mark sheets, easy for AI to process. Unstructured data, messy but powerful, like photos, videos, and voices. AI must prepare it before learning. Then we talked about human-made data. This is the data we create every day when we use our phone or computer, like when we search, make a social media post, take a photo, play a game, or send a WhatsApp message. We are creating new data. With the help of human-made data, over time, AI starts to notice what we like more. It does not read our mind, it only finds patterns in what we do again and again, predicts what we may like next, and tries to help us. Machine-made data. This is the data that machines create by themselves. For example, a smartwatch counts how many steps you walk. A traffic camera records how many cars pass on the road. A satellite watches traffic and creates data for Google Maps to tell us directions. Machines are quietly creating data all the time. They do this without us writing or clicking anything. This machine data helps AI know what is happening right now and give up-to-date answers quickly. We also learnt about garbage in, garbage out, or GIGO. That means if we feed garbage data to AI, it will give us garbage answers. Then we also saw what is good data like. Good data must be of good quality. It should be in good quantity. It should be clean. We also studied what is data preparation. Before AI can use data, it must be cleaned, organized, labeled, transformed, and combined. Looking ahead, in the future, data will help AI personalize learning, guide farmers, support doctors, and improve our cities and villages. But students, remember, AI does not know what is right and what is wrong on its own. Humans must guide it with wise and fair use of data. I hope you enjoyed today's video, students. Goodbye, and I will see you very soon.